Welcome back, comic fans. It's my first share of the new year, and it didn't go quite as expected. We'll get right into it right after this. So, here we go. This is my first comic haul of 2021. Unfortunately, my LCS, their shipment got lost of Marvel books, and a couple of DC books also didn't show. So my haul this week is going to be pretty small. I did manage to get to another LCS. There's another one that I like to go to. They're a little bit further away. I didn't get to go to them. They're a little bigger. So by the time I got to the second LCS, a lot of the books were already sold out for this week because they're a little bit smaller. But whatever. We'll get into the pull. And when the rest of my books show up, at my usual LCS, everything in the world will be right. So let's get into it without wasting any more time. First up, we've got crossover number 3. I really can't say too much about it right now because I've only read issue 1, so I'm a little bit behind. But from what I read in issue 1, it seemed like a really fun series. This is issue 3. This one was pretty hyped. They had a cover B with Spawn on it. I'm hoping to get that one for my LCS when the books finally show up. But I did get this cover, and then I did also manage to get the 1 in 10 Virgin variant. So that's pretty cool. I would like a cover B though with Spawn on it. But I got those, so I'm happy. Alright, we're going to move on from the indies. We're going to go to Marvel. The only Marvel book I got this week is Venom number 32. Like I said, my LCS, their shipment was lost, so this was the only book I got. I did enjoy this read a lot. It's very otherworldly. You've got Rex, the other guy who's worn a symbiote suit. Well, not the only other guy. There's a lot of other guys, but he's a soldier guy who's in a program where they wore symbiote suits, and he's kind of leading Eddie Brock on, a mission after what happened in 31. And I really dug the ending of this issue with a surprise character who comes back. Spoiler alert, this character theoretically is coming back from the dead. He's been dead for a while, but as we know in comics, nobody ever really stays dead. Next up, we'll move to DC. We've got Future State Wonder Woman number 1. This is the Adam Hughes Wonder Woman 84 cover. I really dug it. This is not your typical Diana Wonder Woman. This is Yara. She's a brand new Wonder Woman. At the end of Death Metal, we kind of get a resetting of the universe. And so this is part of that reset. Pretty good book. I enjoy it. I believe it is Yara's first full appearance in a book. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Joelle Jones did a wonderful job both writing and doing the interior art. Jordi Belair helped. And it's a fun book. It really is. It's really fun. It's funny. It made me laugh multiple times. I'm digging it. Next up, we've got The Next Batman. Future State number 1, The Next Batman. You've got there's a lot of people who worked on this book. It's really good. It's there's 3 stories in here, I believe. So there's the Next Batman story. There is a Outsiders story, and there's an Arkham Knight story in here. And I thought they were all done pretty well. The artwork is pretty good. Like I said, there's a ton of people who worked on this book. So let's see, we have John Ridley. Writing it, Hollywood guy. Nick Darrington on the art, and it's cool. Different color palettes, pretty good art. And then let's see if I can find the Outsiders. The Outsiders wasn't too bad. Mostly focused on Katana. You had some signal action in there. This was a really cool panel that I thought. Katana's going through all the floors, down the stairs. It was a really fun page layout to read. And then lastly, you had Arkham Knights. It was okay. I didn't hate it. I didn't absolutely love it. I think the artwork was really good. Here's some of the art. But I think it was like my least favorite written part of the book. But it was a good intro to the next stories of the Batman and that universe. As we know, this is called Future State, a little bit in the future. And Gotham has outlawed masks by this point. And so how does Batman and the rest of these guys operate in a city that doesn't allow you to wear masks and has a shoot on sight directive? Well, that's up to you to buy the book and find out. But it was a pretty enjoyable read. And remember, it's only 2 months, guys. So if you don't like them, you got to deal with it for another 7 weeks. And then we'll be back to your regularly scheduled programming. All right, and last up, we have Dark Knight's Death Metal, number 7. This was the finale. Really good book, really good tie-up. It's a Wonder Woman story if you didn't know by now. So it was good. This ending of this is what leads to this. And yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. So stuck with it for a while. We know sometimes death metal, the original metal series, sometimes we just got a little wacky, a little hard to understand. But at the end, I think it's told a really nice story. It was a little bit more concise towards the end. I feel like Scott Snyder really tightened it up. And overall, it was a good book, really good read. I'm gonna give my read of the week. I didn't read that many books this week, but we're gonna go with Wonder Woman number 1. I thought it was a really fun read, very excellently drawn. Joelle Jones really did a bang-up job on that. She may be the best talent right now that's working on Future State. Just throwing it out there. I think she may be that talented, that she is the A-lister of the group of people working on Future State right now. So, that's all I got for you this week, guys. Very short video. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Again, if I haven't said it to you yet, Happy New Year. Happy 2021. Welcome to the new year. And remember, hit that like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell if you will. And do what you do, because I'm going to do what I do. And I'm going to go see if my LCS has the rest of my books. Peace. All right, moving on to DC. We got a few books from DC this week. We'll start off with Wonder Woman 84. Yeah, this was, this is Wonder Woman Future State. This is the 1984 cover by Adam Hughes. Did I say 1984? I think I said Scott, really.